of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power365FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook at Power365FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook at Power365FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight.
Alright, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Spot Hour, the first edition of the week and the first edition of the month of July. Happy New Month to everyone viewing me right now. Yeah, this is James Aremu. For those that are viewing me for the first time or listening to my voice for the first time, my name is James Aremu. You're the same James Aremu you know. And right here on the show today, I'm here to give you the latest sport gist around the globe. Starting with what happened over the weekend. Let's start with the President Federation Cup. Well, it's not the news anymore that this is President Federation Cup. This is President Federation Cup is over. Alright, let me give you a recap of what happened on Saturday. The head coach of El Kanemi Warriors, Aliyu Zubairu, has credited the team's triumph in the 2024 President Federation Cup to the zeal and hunger of his youthful side. The Maiduguri side won their third Federation Cup title on Saturday by outclassing Abia Warriors 2-0 in the men's final at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena on Nikon, Lagos. They had won the title in 1991 and 1992. Man of the match, midfielder Nasiru Saliu, who missed a penalty in the opening stages of the game, put their opponent to the sword with 2 goals, one in each half, to cap a dominant display from Zubairu's men. The President Federation Cup was the second achievement of the Maiduguri side under Aliyu Zubairu, having led them back to promotion to the Nigeria Premier Football League ahead of next season. According to Aliyu Zubairu, he says, when we started, the players I assembled were young and hungry. They want to make name for themselves. At some point, we were playing in the NNL and the President Federation Cup, which wasn't easy. But the initial intention of getting younger players paid off because they could persevere. I will prevail in the competition eventually. Aside from winning the Federation Cup, El Academy Warriors will also play on the continent next season as Nigeria's second team in the CAF Confederation Cup alongside Enyimba International. Zubairu maintained that the crop of young players will be kept. Zubairu maintained that the crop of young players will be kept for their campaign next season. Alright, so talking about the President Federation Cup. The 2024 President Federation Cup at the Nigeria Football Federation office in Abuja, as well as the 1 million naira prize money after the goalkeeper was controversially denied the plague following an error by the announcer during the final at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Onikon, Lagos on Saturday. Academy Warriors won entering the trophy and award presentations of the men's final. Academy Warriors granted for the decision to strip him of the award, adding that he deserved the award as well. He, however, took solace in his team's triumph. According to him, he says, they didn't say anything, they just asked me to return the award and I was surprised. I believe they ought to look at the criteria before handing out awards, because I kept 5 clean sheets in 6 matches, individual glory. That was according to George Abang. General Secretary of the NFF, Mohamed Sanusi, confirmed that the issue has been resolved, although he couldn't explain the mix-up. It is an issue that has been resolved and the Abia goalkeeper has been assured of getting his award. I can't really say how the mistake occurred, says Sanusi. Both goalkeepers also confirmed to the media that they didn't get the chance to talk to each other after the incident. Alright, in the women's corner, Rivers Angel coach White Ogbonda has revealed to progress during the interview stage for the role of the national under-17 team head coach, because catch on Saturday leading Rivers Angels to their 9th President Federation Cup women's title with a 1-0 win over Nigeria Hotels at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Onikon, Lagos. Falconer striker Blessing Okwe scored the winning goal from the penalty spot late in the first half. Reacting to the win after the game, Ogbonda relived his dreams of getting a national team job some years back, which was unsuccessful due to his lack of trophies. According to him, it's good for me as a head coach to get this trophy, because I remember some years back when I went for under-17 interview. That was one of the things that brought me back. They asked me what I have won as a coach. Now I've won a national title as a head coach, and I'm adding that to my CV, so nobody will use it as one of the criteria to drop me in any team. As the head coach of Ibom Angels in 2017 and 2018, Ogbonda failed to win the title, losing to Rivers Angels on both occasions. He was the assistant coach at Rivers Angels when they won the title in 2014. Winning the 2024 President Federation Cup was also another relief for the coach after losing the Nigeria Women's Football League title to Edo Queens. Well, this is my 3rd Federation Cup final, and I lost to Rivers Angels on both occasions. I would say what worked against me then was the inexperience in the team. Now, in a team like Rivers Angels, where I have a combination of experience and young players, that's why I said there was a little bit of pressure on me to win, because if I couldn't get this Federation Cup, it means I haven't done a good job, says White Ogbonda. Alright, quickly let's talk about the MPFL. The MPFL transfer window is open and it's currently going on. Deputy Echeta has left Nigeria Premier Football League Club, Rivers United, I beg your pardon. He moved away from Rivers Angels, the female football club of Rivers United. But Deputy Echeta joined the former MPFL champions at the start of the 2023-2024 season from Bendel Insurance. According to reports, Echeta decided to end his stay with Rivers Angels following disagreement with the club's management. The discourse started during the Paracots Club away clash at Sunshine Stars in the city of Akure. The former Bendel Insurance forward is understood to be attracting interest from other MPFL clubs. Deputy Echeta netted 6 goals for Rivers United last season. Still in the MPFL, Aqua United forward Sani Sulaiman has won the Nigeria Premier Football League Player of the Month award for the month of May and June. It is the second time Sulaiman will win the award this season. The striker netted 5 goals in the period under review for the promise keepers. Sulaiman scored 11 goals for the Aqua United of the 2023-2024 season. Meanwhile, Sunshine Stars head coach Kennedy Boboye won the Coach of the Month award. Boboye beat Baesa United's coach Meremu Okara, Niger Tornadoes coach Majim Muhammad, and Enugu Rangers tactician Fidelis Ilechukwu to the award. Congratulations to both Sani Sulaiman and Kennedy Boboye. Quickly, let's talk about the national team. And from there, we'll talk about Nigerian players that are involved in the summer transfer window. Alright, talking about the national team. Nigeria's Sports Minister John Eno has stated that handling the recent outburst by Napoli striker Victor Osimhen against former Super Eagles coach Finidi George is not the immediate priority for the Nigeria Football Federation (NFF). While addressing the situation among both African Player of the Year winners on Sunday, John Eno highlighted the need for the NFF to prioritize other present issues within Nigerian football rather than being sidetracked by the Osimhen Finidi controversy. There has been a plethora of opinions on this. Osimhen is a Trojan for Nigeria, or it was a law, says John Eno. I told the NFF not to make a pronouncement on this before they have engaged Osimhen. This is so especially because these are not the best of times for Nigeria football, and we have to manage a lot of things. The NFF have to be focused and not to be distracted. The controversy began when Finidi George was alleged to have questioned Osimhen's commitment to the national team after the striker missed the 2026 World Cup qualifiers against South Africa and the Benin Republic. Finidi George reportedly said he couldn't beg Osimhen after the player withdrew from the qualifiers due to injury. In response, Osimhen took to social media claiming he had communicated his injury status to Finidi George and had offered to join the team in camp without having to take to the pitch, with the former coach declining. Osimhen expressed his frustration on the social media by going live on IG despite the backlash he has received after his comments on social media. Osimhen has not apologized. An ex-Eagles coach, Finidi George, has denied making such comments about the 25-year-old. Alright, quickly. let's talk about Nigerian players that are involved in the summer transfer window abroad. Okay, let's start with the same Osimhen. Manchester United are keen on signing Victor Osimhen when the Red Devils reportedly Let me take that again. Manchester United are keen on signing Victor Osimhen, with the Red Devils reportedly plotting a player plus cash deal to sign the 25-year-old Napoli striker. The Nigerian has been linked with clubs like Chelsea and PSG, but a report from Casio Napoli 24 states that United are very much in the race as well. According to the report, the Red Devils have offered cash and are willing to accept such an offer. Højlund joined United last season and was quite impressive in his debut campaign in England. It will be quite surprising if they decided to sanction his departure. The Denmark international is a prodigious talent with a bright future, and he could develop into a good player for the club. Napoli are prepared to cash in on Osimhen this summer, despite being initially interested in the Super Eagles striker, but they are worried about the player's injury record and behavior on social media. Osimhen remains desperate to leave Italy as the club await for offers. According to Fabrizio Romano tweets, Victor Osimhen's plan is still to leave Napoli this summer, as movement is expected soon. After quiet June, Napoli expect proposals to arrive for Osimhen, as he could be on the move. The release clause is around 120 million euros. Preference for Premier League, but story is still open, says Fabrizio Romano. Okay, let's talk about another Nigerian player that might be swapping his club. San Badeli has advised Rangers how to allow Cyril Desas leave the club. Cyril Desas has been linked with a move to Greek Super League champions PAOK Salonika. The Nigerian arrived the Ibrox last summer and struggled to convince fans and pundits despite an impressive goal return. The 29-year-old registered 22 goals and 9 assists in 54 outings for the Jazz last season. Dan Badeli posited that Rangers would be making a mistake by selling the striker. According to him, he says it's always a risk letting a player go who has already proven that they can score goals, and replacing them. I don't think Rangers can lose many more goals from their side with Cyril Desas leaving. They would lose a large proportion. When signing a new forward, there is no guarantee it will work out better than him. Rangers must be careful because goal scorers come at a premium, and every club is looking for a number 9. The number 9 market is harder than it's probably ever been, so it's a risk for Rangers if they are bringing someone. They are bringing someone in. They've got to get it right, says Dan Badeli, advising Rangers not to sell Cyril Desas. Saudi Arabia club Al Ittihad to another transfer expert, Rudy Galetti. The Saudi club have also offered Atalanta 30 million euros for the transfer, with negotiations between the clubs ongoing. As the Ademola Lookman recently secured his team's first European trophy in the UEFA Europa League final by scoring a hat-trick against previously unbeaten Bayer Leverkusen, becoming the match hero. Despite his success, the forward is not in a rush to leave La Ligue or European football just yet, but Al Ittihad is attempting to loan him substantial financial incentives. Ademola Lookman has been playing for Atalanta since the summer of 2022, joining from Leipzig for €9.35 million. Last season, he scored 17 goals and provided 10 assists in 45 matches for the Italian club. The 26-year-old's performance have attracted interest from several top clubs across Europe. Bundesliga giants Bayern Munich and Serie A side Juventus are reportedly keen on acquiring Lookman alongside several top Premier League clubs. Since making the switch from Bundesliga outfit RB Leipzig to the Italians, Ademola Lookman has scored 32 times in 78 matches across all competitions for La Ligue. His current contract with Atalanta expires in 2026. And why his content at the club is keeping his options open ahead of a pre-season. What do you make of Ademola Lookman? Do you think he should leave Atalanta and go to Saudi Arabia? Or do you think he should leave Atalanta and go to another European team? Probably back to the English Premier League. Let me have your comment in the comment section. Alright, Spotter is the program. And you're live from the studio and stable of Power365 FM. Okay, let's continue this journey. Alright, talking about shooting stars before I go for it. Well, shooting stars for the Crystal Pagbara might be leaving the club soon, or let me say sooner than expected, as the Oluyole forward, let me say IS goal scorer for last season, is ready to play his trade in another team, either in the Nigeria Premier Football League or another team abroad. Although shooting stars are doing all they could so as to tie him down with another contract so he will not leave the team. Okay, talking about Beyond Limit, 2024 Nigeria National League champions Beyond Limit are yet to decide on their participation in the Nigeria Premier Football League next season. The owner of the club, Honorable Kunle Soname, disclosed this in a chat with newsmen in Lagos. Soname said that the club's management are still in talks to debate on the requirement and challenges of participating in the NPFL. According to him, he said football for us isn't a social service, it's a business, stated to the media. The management of Beyond Limit are in talks to see if they can cope with the challenges of the NPFL, vis-a-vis the financial and the physical commitment. If they feel they can cope with it, they will pay. But if it's otherwise, they will have to think of other ways of monetizing their laurels. Let's not forget that Beyond Limit, Nasarawa United, Academy Warriors, and Ikorodu City gained promotion to the top flight from the NNL last season. And Beyond Limit is one of the sister clubs to Remo Stars. Alright, away from football, let's talk about other sport. Alright, let's start with Formula 1. George Russell won the Australian Grand Prix after a collision between Max Verstappen and Lando Norris while they were fighting for the lead. No one saw this coming, even myself. I never saw this coming. They never see you coming, George Russell. Oh, come me. Now you win Australia Grand Prix. Well, Verstappen was given a 10-second penalty for causing a collision with Lando Norris after he moved over on the McLaren driver. While Norris was trying to pass, the Briton was forced into retirement. It was a controversial climax to a battle over several laps as each driver complained about the other's driving. George Russell's win was Mercedes' first since the 2022 Brazilian Grand Prix. He was under pressure from McLaren's Oscar Piastri in the final lap, but was able to maintain his winning advantage. Ferrari's Carlos Sainz took the final podium position ahead of Mercedes' Lewis Hamilton, who finished fourth despite a 5-second penalty for crossing the white line on pit entry for his first stop. Max Verstappen crossed the line in 5th place and held it despite his penalty because Nico Hülkenberg's ass was 23.7 seconds behind. Unfair driving that was just a bit reckless and a little bit desperate after a no-holds-barred battle for victory at the Austrian Grand Prix ended in a collision that wrecked both their races. Lando Norris, who was challenging the world champion for the lead in the closing lap after the Red Bull driver had been delayed by a slow final pit stop, felt Verstappen had several times moved under braking when defending his position. The pair have become the dominant forces in Formula 1 since the Miami Grand Prix in early May, but until this weekend at the Red Bull Ring, they had not disputed the lead wheel to wheel on track. Sunday for Lando Norris. Okay, let's move away from Formula 1. Let's talk about athletics. Dina Asher-Smith confirmed her place at the Paris 2024 Olympics as she beat Dari Neita to the British 200-meter title at the UK Athletics Championship. Asher-Smith, just 28 years of age, ran a championship record of 22.80 seconds to finish ahead of Neita, who had already confirmed her inclusion in the Team Great Britain by winning 100-meter gold on Saturday. On a truly final day of action in Manchester, several exciting young athletes shone under ominously dark clouds to ensure they will represent Team Great Britain for the first time in Paris. Still talking about athletics. Defending Olympic champion Sydney McLaughlin-Lauren broke her own 400-meter hurdles world record as she qualified for the Paris Olympics on Sunday at the US Trials in Oregon. McLaughlin-Lauren, just 24 years of age, recorded a time of 50.65 seconds, which was 0.03 seconds faster than her previous best when she won the World Championship at the same track in 2022. She was almost 2 seconds ahead of second place Anna Cockcroft, who ran 52.64 seconds. It was the 5th time she has broken the world record. Elsewhere, Sherika Jackson qualified for the 200-meter at the Paris Games by retaining the Jamaican Championship title. Double World Championship, Sherika Jackson, just 29 years of age, who had already qualified for the 100-meter, recorded a season best of 22.29 seconds on Sunday. Shelley Ann Fraser-Price chose not to compete in the 200-meter at the championships after finishing 3rd in the 100-meter on Friday. Right away from athletics, let's talk about tennis. Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. It is official. The 2024 Wimbledon Open commenced. It has commenced already. Don't let me say it's starting today. That's of still news. While the 2024 Wimbledon Open has started already. All white game. Okay, let me give you news from there. Britain's Andy Murray says he is fighting to be fit for Wimbledon because he wants a bit of closure at the All England club before retiring later this year. The two-time champion, 37 years of age, does not plan to play much past the summer, and his preparation for a Wimbledon farewell have been dented by a back issue the back issue required surgery. Andy Murray says he will decide on Monday evening, which is today, whether he will play in the singles, although he admits it is more likely he will only play doubles. Okay, not the singles anymore. Even if he's going to participate, that will be doubles. The world number 115 is due to play Thomas Mahak of the Czech Republic on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. But that might not happen again. But if Murray does not play singles, his court might still be fit enough to take part in the doubles alongside older brother Jamin Murray later next week. Andy Murray had his sacked close to his spinal cord removed 8 days ago because it was causing nerve back in his right leg. The former world number 1 says the area where he had the operation is not sore, but still does not have 100% feeling on his leg. After eating at Wimbledon on Saturday for the first time since the procedure, Murray returned to the practice court on Sunday and played a practice set with fellow Briton Jack Pennington Jones. Oh my goodness, this is a sad news coming from the WTA. Oh no, I'm not happy right now. Okay, let me share with you, I don't have choice. Third seed Aryna Sabalenka has withdrawn from Wimbledon with a shoulder injury. The Belarusian, just 26 years of age, had to retire from a match at the Berlin Open last week with a problem and has not been able to recover in time. Sabalenka practiced at Oirangi Park earlier on Monday, but left after about 15 minutes and appeared to be in pain. The Australian Open champion was due to play American tennis player, talking about Emina Bektas, in the second match on court 1 on the opening day of the tournament, which is today. Aryna Sabalenka posted on Instagram that she was heartbroken to have pulled out. According to her, she says, "I've tried everything to get myself ready, but unfortunately, my shoulder is not cooperating. I pushed myself to the limit in practice today to try my best, but my team explained that playing would only make things much worse." Russian tennis player Erika Andreeva, who lost to Britain's Sone Qatar in the final round of the qualifying, comes in as a lucky loser. Anyway, the game is on. Carlos Alcaraz starts the title defense. Medvedev also in control. And like I said, Aryna Sabalenka is out injured. Alright, quickly let's take a look at the live games. Ladies and gentlemen, as I speak to you, Zhang Zizhen is a control. He won the first set against Maxima Jambia of France. The first set ended 7-6. The second set is going on. Although Maxima Jambia is currently serving, but Zhang Zizhen is in lead in the second set 4-1. Another live game as Pavel Kotov is currently playing against Jordan Thompson, although Pavel Kotov won the first 2 sets 7-5, 7-5. But the third set is going on as Jordan Thompson is leading in the third set 6-4, and the third set is still on, but Pavel Kotov is currently taking the serve. Okay, another live game. Matteo Anardi of Italy is currently battling out with Francis Tiafoe of the US. Matteo Anardi won the first set and the second set respectively. He won the first set 7-6, won the second set 6-2, where Francis Tiafoe won the third set 6-1. The fourth set is currently going on, and it appears Francis Yafu might be leading, although Matteo Arnaldi is taking the lead. He's taking the serve rather. Okay, those are the results for live matches in the Wimbledon Open, talking about the 2024 edition. Now, the game that has ended already. Let me give you the result of the game that has ended already. Alex Bolt is out of the competition as Kasper Ruud won in 3 straight sets, 7-6, 6-4, 6-4. Alex Bolt, not Usain Bolt. In court 2, Grigor Dimitrov has proceeded to the next round as he defeated Dusan Lajovic 6-3, 6-4, 6-5. Nicolas Jarry seeded 5th. Nicolas Jarry is out. Nicolas Jarry is out of the Wimbledon Open as he was seriously beaten by Denis Shapovalov. Denis Shapovalov won the game 6-1, 7-5, 6-4. Okay, that's according to the men's singles. Now, in the women's singles, let me give you the result of the live games in the women's singles. In court 8, now Ibino of Japan is currently leading against Elise Martins of Belgium. Well, the first set is currently going on, and now Ibino is leading 2-1 against Elise Martins. But Elise Martins is currently taking the serve. That game is still 2-1, and anything can still happen. Okay, in court 14, Daria Kazatkina is currently leading against Zhang Shuai. Although Zhang Shuai is currently taking the serve, but Daria Kazatkina is leading 3-2. And that's the first set. The first set is still up 3-2. Anything can still happen in that as well. In court 4, Mata Kostyuk is currently leading in the first set as well against Rebecca Shramkova. Mata Kostyuk is taking the serve as we speak. The game is 5-3. Well, I think the first set is over. Yeah, the first set is over. Mata Kostyuk won that 5-3 against Rebecca Shramkova, and Mata Kostyuk is taking the lead. Is taking the serve, both the serve and the lead right now. Okay, another live game. Olga Danilovic is currently okay. Anka Todoni is in action against Olga Danilovic. Well, if this game goes like this, Olga Danilovic might be leaving the Wimbledon Open very soon, because Anka Todoni won the first set 7-5, and the second set is currently going on, and Anka Todoni is still leading 3-0. Although Olga Danilovic is she's taking a serve right now. Okay, only one game has been played so far in the Women's Open. The rest are still going on. And which game was that? Maria Sakkari won her first game against McCartney Kessia. The game ended 6-3, 6-1. Maria Sakkari won in 2 straight sets. Congratulations as she proceeds to the next round in the Wimbledon Open. Okay, that's it. Talking about the results coming from Wimbledon Open, the day 1 of the competition, both from the men's singles and the women's singles. Now let's get back to football. Talking about football, Real Madrid have agreed 2 deals for Luka Modric and Luka Vasquez to stay at the club for 1 more season. Both Modric and Vasquez were out of contract by today, the 1st of July, Monday. However, the La Liga champions have decided to extend their stay by a year. This was confirmed by football transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, who claims an announcement is imminent. Former Manchester United striker Wayne Rooney has criticized Cristiano Ronaldo after Portugal's Euro 2024 loss to Georgia. It was not the best of night for Ronaldo as Portugal fell to a 2-0 loss to Georgia in their final Euro 2024 group stage. Ronaldo, who received a yellow card during the game, was also subbed off, and Rooney, who played alongside Ronaldo at Manchester United, criticized the Al-Nassr striker for his poor performance. Summer transfer window is now officially open from today, the 1st of July, Monday. Clubs will have until the 30th of August deadline day to complete their deals. The Premier League and Scottish Premiership brought the deadline day forward to ensure monetization. Okay, to ensure harmonization with the major leagues in Europe, where the closing dates were determined after discussion with leagues in England, Germany, Italy, Spain, and France. The 2024-2025 Premier League campaign kicks off on Friday, the 16th of August, and ends on the 25th of May 2025. That will be on a Saturday. The season will run over 33 weekends, 4 midweek runs, and World Bank holiday match week. The Community Shield between Manchester City and Manchester United, which will be a Manchester derby, will take place on Saturday, the 10th of August. The Carabao Cup final will be played on Saturday, the 16th of March, and the FA Cup final will take place on the 17th of May. That will be on the Saturday. Bruno Fernandes has revealed what Cristiano Ronaldo wants for the Portugal national team. According to him, his former Manchester United teammate only wants the team to win. The Red Devils captain said this was the reason the 39-year-old Al-Nassr forward provided him the assistance in the last game. Ronaldo might have gone for a goal himself, but opted to provide a pass for Fernandes to score into the open net. Ronaldo himself has yet to score a goal at the Euro 2024, something the talisman has done in 5 consecutive editions of the tournament. Japan midfielder in a new deal. Alright, quickly. Although it was not in news anymore that yesterday England had to wait for the extra time to beat Slovakia 2-1, and also Spain defeated Georgia 4-1. And talking about Copa America, Argentina defeated Peru 2-0. Canada and Chile played 0-0. Okay. At the early hours of today, Venezuela defeated Jamaica 3-0. Mexico and Ecuador played out 0-0. Talking about the Copa America in Group B. Or talking about round of 16, the round of 16, talking about the Euro 2024. At exactly 5 p.m. today, France will take on Belgium, and Portugal will fight it out with Slovenia at exactly 8 p.m. That's the latest on Euro 2024. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I have to say my BYE. Join me again tomorrow. My name is James Oduwadroti Merimo. Bye.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM.